Yes. Yes. Just getting ready, ladies and gentlemen. Just getting ready. 1 second. 1 second, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you guys are doing well. Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning, everybody.
Got my name. Yes, sir.
Good morning,
Yes, sir. You're all right. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning.
everybody.
Yes. How's everybody doing today? Hope you guys are having a fantastic day today. Woo. Yes. Ooh. Meow. Yes.
So, what's new?
What's new with the crew? How's everybody doing today?
Yes, what's new with the crew today?
Hope you guys are doing well. Mm-hmm. All right. All right, all right, all right. Yeah. Yeah, what she said. What she said. But yeah, how's everybody doing today? Hope you guys are having a fantastic day. Yeesh.
How are y'all?
How you guys doing? Ladies and gentlemen, currently I'm just chilling, getting myself all set up here. It's a beautiful day on God's green earth. You know how it is.
Yes.
All right.
Actually, there's lots of colors.
Yeesh. Well, there's lots of colors there, but you know. They say God's green earth, so you know what we say. God's green and blue, and a couple of times, you know, during
So
the
we like green too.
greenable, greenable, yes,
We
greenable,
like greens.
yes,
Greenies.
yes, yes,
Make it another green today.
green day, yes, yes, good, quite, yes. Let me check and make sure the audio is working. Oh yeah, audio's working.
Everybody hear us?
Yes, everybody can hear us. Everybody can hear us. All right, we're just getting everything all.
Mic check.
Yeah, mic check is already done. Yeah, we already got it set up. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We did it. We did it. Yes, sir.
Alright.
Yes. So yeah, hope you guys are doing well, ladies and gentlemen. We're just getting ourselves all set up here, getting the announcements all ready to go. We're doing our thing. But yeah, how's everybody doing today, man?
Yeah.
Put it in the chat.
In that chat.
Yeesh.
Do that.
Yeesh.
We'll do that a little bit.
Yeesh. Oh, 1 second. 1 second. 1 second. Uh. All right. Yes. Good morning, Dad. We are live. Yeesh.
What's up, people?
Live and in living color.
What's up?
Yes, sir.
Not that they can see that. But you know.
Yeah, well, you know, you get the point. You get the point. You get the point. Yes. What's that? Actually, you got to do it right. If you're gonna do it right, you got. If you're gonna do it, you got to do it right. Yeah, you gotta do it right. All right. All right, everybody do it with me. Everybody do it. Follow doubles. Follow doubles. Listen to me. What's that? What's that? Happy Halloween. It's not even Halloween yet, but you know, you get the point.
Hold it.
Yes. If you're gonna do it, you gotta do it right. Come on now. What do you mean, oh good lord? That is how you do it, man. You either do it like that or you don't do it at all right? You gotta go all in. You gotta go all in with it too. All right? All right, you gotta do it like you gotta do it with the little voice. All right, and you have to do the thing, tongue out, head shaking like crazy. Yeah, that's how you do it right there. All right, you gotta have like a phone right next to your face. Yeah. Oh yeah. What? Yeah. Yeah, that's how you do it, man. Happy Halloween.
Yes, sir. Okay.
Yeah, that's how it has to be done. If you're gonna do it, you gotta do it right. Like it's one of those things, right, ladies and gentlemen, where if you're gonna do it, you gotta go all in. There's no like going half in there. No, 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 no. You gotta go all in. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, yeah, like you gotta like go crazy with it. That's the way, man. That is the way.
The way to do it is when you got a whole bunch of people on a line.
Yeah.
That.
Oh yeah, no, no. Me and my friends one time, like we were on call.
It's like what?
We were on call. It was Halloween night. It was Halloween night. There were like trick or treaters outside last year. Bobo Beef says howdy what's up? What's up? What's up? Bobo, how you doing? He's doing it. He's doing it right. He's doing it right. God bless.
Oh, I see it. Hey, Bobo.
Oh,
what's
that's
up?
amazing. Wait, what you mean? What's up? No, no, no. You
It
got
says
it.
what's up.
I know. You got it. You got to do it right.
I'm
Do it
not-
right. Do it.
No,
Okay,
it's okay.
fine. I'll do it on her behalf. I'll do it on her behalf. Howdy, Bobo. What's up?
Jeez.
She's not even gonna do it. Wow, the Serengeti specialist. For shame. For shame. You've upset the gods of Halloween. It's Spooktober, man. I literally woke up a couple days ago. Like literally on October 1st. I woke up to a bunch of gifts from friends of mine with like skeletons and like little things. It's like at 12 o'clock in the morning they sent me this. And I'm just and it's just like a bunch of either skeletons or pumpkins or one guy with a pumpkin head doing a goofy dance. I'm like, ah yes. It is time.
What? No little pictures of latte? Latte?
Yes. Hold on one second.
Okay.
Just checking something real quick. Yes. All right. All right. All right. All right. Yes. So that's what we got going on, ladies and gentlemen. That is what we got going on. Let's get a share party going on. Let's get a share party. Share party. Share party. Yes. All right. All right. So yeah, how's everybody doing today, man? Hope you guys are having as much fun as we are.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, come on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Hey,
yeah.
it's Spooktober, man. It's Spooktober. Spooky, scary skeletons and all that other good stuff. Yes. Yeah. It is. Look, if you're gonna go spooky, you gotta go spooky all the way.
Spooky stuff.
It's spooky stuff. Oh, very scary.
There was a guy on YouTube or TikTok or whatever it is. His glasses against spooky stuff.
Oh yeah.
Remember that guy?
Latinos against spooky stuff. That's what he called it. God bless him.
It's like if you find yourself in this situation,
You get la chancla and you dip it in the Vicks and then you smack that thing.
dip it
Yeah.
in the Vicks and sprinkle it with some fabuloso.
Ping. I get the demon right out. Like there's just like this creepy clip.
But you need nothing.
This creepy clip, right? And and then he's like, "Oh, I got just the solution for that." It's like, "Oh, okay, so you see so you see the eldritch creature? Okay, do you see this eldritch creature? Okay. What you're going to do, you're going to get the chancleta, okay? You're going to dip it in the Vicks, all right? And then you're going to smack it upside the head 3 times and it's going to go away." I'm like, "Yes."
I like that.
Hey, if it works, it works.
If it works.
If it works, it works. Look, I believe him.
If you're desperate enough.
If I believe him, okay? I believe him. Look, I think that'll the thing is I believe that'll smack the belief into any monster. All right.
You gotta try.
So, we're all set and ready to go. Let's get this intro started. Ready?
TTRX moving.
Oh, BTRX moving.
Check that out afterwards. It's kind of expensive.
Yeah, BDRX.
Kind of
All right.
expensive.
All right. So, yeah. All right, ready?
Yeah. Good.
What's up, guys? It's Double Nicks, and welcome to another episode of Microcap Mornings. I am your host with the most. They call me DBL Nicks in the house, aka the Ringmaker. And I am here with the lovely Serengeti specialist herself. She likes to hang around the tall weeds, the high trees, the low seas, hitting them high knees. Sometimes she likes 2 cups of coffee. Other times she likes to jet ski with, and other times she likes to go to RBs, watch videos of puppies and kitties. Oh, by the way, we just called the 305% runner. Shoot her out the cannon and she goes, wee! Other times she likes to go and pick out the stunks. Yeah. I can't English this morning. I cannot.
Your tongue was down too low, though. The last was.
I'm sorry. All right. And other times she likes to go into the stonk market and find them ABCDs. And she did call some wonderful stonks like BDRX, TTRX, and TRCT. We call her DBL Moms. Yeesh. All right. So, that's what we got going on, ladies and gentlemen. That is what we got going on right there. So, we called quite a few stonks today. Mm-hmm. All right. And, ooh, is BJDX a new one? No, it's not. Never mind. I'm just looking at this right now over here. TTRX, by the way, is a new bagger, I think.
Yeah.
317%.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean,
It's expensive.
it's
$30.
I know it's expensive.
And you can't find the float on it.
It's expensive.
It's expensive.
Yes.
It's expensive.
New bagger though, 317%. 317, ladies and gentlemen, 317%. All right. Yes. Hold on 1 second. All right, 1 second. So, let's see here. All right, so we called quite a few stonks today. And let's get that share party going. Let's get a share party going. Let's get to 100. Let's get to 100, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, sir. All right, so let's see what we got going on here. So we called quite a few stonks today. We pick a lot of baggers a lot of times. You're just made different. And the early bird gets the cash, the moolah, the loot, the cashola, the big bucks, I tell you. Yeah, the big bucks. All right, so we called BJDX, which ran up a nice 179%. We called that this morning on our private Discord. Link to join us in the description down below, as well as the pinned comment section. So be sure to check that out, because we pick a lot of baggers a lot of times. All right, so we called BJDX, which ran up a nice 179%. Boom, right there. All right, we called BDRX, which looked a little bit similar to the original, BJDX.
Yes.
Just, so I kind of got a little mixed up there. Yeah, I got a little mixed up there. But, yeah, we're BDRX, Bravo Delta Romeo X-Ray. That one ran up a nice 111%. 111%. All right. So we called that one. We called BAOS, Bravo Alpha Oscar Sierra, BAOS, which ran up a nice 145%. We actually did a video on that last night, by the way, prior to its 145% run. So we got that going on right there. That's what we got going on right there. Yes, sir. All right. And then we called TCRT. Oh, by the way, where are my glasses, DVO Moms? Did I forget my glasses? Thank you. Hey, yes. There we go. Yes. All right. So, TCRT. We called that one. It ran up a nice 114%. 114% right there. Yes, sir. All right. And let's see here. TCRT bot right there. All right. And then we called TTRX, which ran up a nice 317%. 317%. Yeah. TTRX, which ran up a nice 317%. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So yeah, we just made different. Just made different. Folks in the early bird gets the cash. Yes. Guido says. Yes. Guido says, "Let's go." Yesterday, I made $850 on XBIO, which is 5 times my daily salary in Italy. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Congratulations, Guido.
Yes, Guido.
Yes, sir.
Right.
That's awesome, man.
That's what we like.
That's what we like to hear.
You keep that up.
All right. Congratulations, man.
Love hearing that.
That's great.
We like it. We like it.
That's awesome. That's awesome. All right.
Congrats.
Let's see here. We also called AMBO, which ran up a nice 61%. 61%. There we go. We called CDT, which ran up a nice 80%. 80%. Yes. Yes. So we got that going on right there. That is what we got going on. All right. TELO, which ran up a nice 40%. 40%. Yes, right there. Right there. All right. And EPWK, 44%. EPWK ran up 44%. Yes. So we got that going on right there. That is what we got going on. Yes, we are just made different. Just made different. And the early bird gets the cash. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen. All right. We are all ready to go. So, yes, and let's get a share party going. Let's get to 300. Let's get to 300, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get to 300. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right. So, let's see what we got going on over here, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get the graffiti pencil activated. We are looking at TTRX right now, which ran up a nice 317%. Oh, 365% now. Excuse me. 365. 365. Matter of fact, give me that. She said no. Take that pencil.
You've stolen like 12 pens off of me already.
I mean, Coach can attest to this. You steal pens all the time. Anyway,
She steals everything.
she steals all the pens all day.
She does that.
Yes,
She does it.
all day. She steals pens. Anyways,
Yeah,
but
you're literally taking it out of my hand. I'm like,
I didn't take it out of your hand.
Excuse me.
Last I checked, it was on the desk. It's on the desk.
Yeah, okay. Well,
No,
hide them.
you can hide them all you want. I'll find them in there. They're mine.
Nope.
Mine. Yeah. It's just like you stole my lo mein. I still remember the incident of November 24th, 2024. Still remember it.
Yes.
At approximately 8:50 p.m.
You know that time changes every time you mention it.
No, actually, no. It did not
Actually,
change.
yes, it does.
When was the last? What did I say? What did I say? Yes. All right. TTRX. All right. TTRX
Yes.
had an ABCD in the beginning, right? Then formed a bit of a pennant, right? And then curled up off that pennant and broke above the VWAP. So right now, it's currently on a choppy uptrend right now, but up 365%. 365% right there. So TTRX new high. TTRX new high of day. Up 365%. Moved above the VWAP. Yes, so it's currently above the VWAP right now and moving. Moving. It's getting a little bit overextended, which I'd be like that sometimes, but you know, yep. So it's climbing right now, currently climbing right now. So that's what we got going on right there. That is what we got going on. TTRX 365%. So yeah, we're doing our thing right there. Just doing our thing. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Miami Fredo says EPWK taking a huge drop. Let's see what EPWK is going on. What's going on with EPWK? All right, so EPWK right now. Let's get some support and resistance lines for the stonk right here. Ooh, all right. Yep. This is one of those very low cost stonks right there, but it's gonna be a little bit volatile. Matter of fact, let me see what the float is. Float is 15 million. Volume is 155 million. So the volume is higher than the float. I will give it that. But right now it is kind of moving on a bit of a downtrend here. So we'll see what goes on. But right now, here's the support and resistance lines over here. Has to hold above the 9-cent support line, break through the 10-cent support line, and the 10-cent VWAP as well. Looks like it's trying to curl maybe a little bit, but right now it is currently on a bit of a downtrend here. Not really so much a downtrend. Actually, it is more of a descending wedge right over here. So let me get this over here. Bop right here. All right. A little bit of a descending wedge forming right over here. Bop. And it looks like it's trying to test the VWAP a little bit and curl back up just a little bit. So we'll see what happens. But it looks like it's trying to curl up off that descending wedge and try to test the VWAP. So we'll see what happens, ladies and gentlemen. We shall see what happens. EPWK. EPWK. Yeesh. EPWK curling up towards the VWAPA. Off the descending wedge. Can it curl? Let's see what happens, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see what happens right here. Let's see what else we got over here. What else we got? YYAI. YYAI. Yeesh. YYAI. All right, so YYAI had a bit of a top over here. All right, had a little bit of a top over here. Had a little bit of a head and shoulders. Over here. So head, shoulder, head. A little bit of a shoulder over here. Bop right there. So it's got that going on right there. Currently below the VWAP right now. A little bit consolidated. We'll see what happens. Needs to break this pennant over here. Give me 1 second. This pennant right over Mya for it to be so much mexy to Mya. So it needs to break that pennant for it to be so much mexy to Mya right here. So it needs to break that and needs to break the VWAPA for it to really be schmexy to Mya. So right there, YYAI needs to break the pennant and the VWAPA for it to be so much mexy to Mya. All right, so we got that going on right there. Let me get some support and resistance lines for the stonk right here. Boom. Right over there. All right. Right over Mya. And over Mya. So it's got a hole above that 26-cent support line over there. Needs to break above the 27-cent VWAP, the 27-cent resistance, and then the 30-cent resistance as well. Miami Fredo says, I missed EPWK, LOL. Oh, yeah. I can go back to it, man. I can go back to it. Yeah. So that's what it needs to do with YYAI. Let's go to EPWK again. EPWK. So EPWK looks like it's trying to curl off a descending wedge over here just a little bit. Looks like it's trying to curl and potentially break that VWAP. But right now, it is kind of just poking at the resistance line and the VWAP. So we'll see what happens with it right now. But it's a very low-cost stock. Very low cost stock. The float is 15 million, so the float is a little bit heavy. Volume is 157 million. And right now it's not overbought or oversold in the RSI, so we got that going on right there. It's kind of just there in the middle. It's kind of indecisive on the RSI, which is what it is, you know. So we'll see what happens. But right now it looks like it's trying to curl a little bit off that descending wedge. We'll see what happens, though. Has to break through that 10-cent line over there and break through that VWAP. Then it has to break through 10 cents. Then it has to break through 12 cents for it to really be so much mexy to Mya. But other than that, we'll see what happens. But right now, it's trying to curl a little bit. So, yeah, we'll see what goes on there. We shall see. We shall see. Need some volume there, ladies and gentlemen. Need some volume. EPWK needs volume. to break that VWAP. Yeah, so we shall see. We shall see. All right. So, all right. Oh yes, and it looks like it's trying to test it some more. Looks like it's trying to test it. Looks like it's trying. We shall see. All right. Anyways, let's see what else we got here. What else we got? BJDX. Let's see how BJDX is doing. BJDX. All right. So BJDX had a bit of an uptrend going on here. Let me get a drink of water real quick, ladies and gentlemen. And let's get a share party going. Let's get a share party going. Let's get to 600. Let's get to 600, ladies and gentlemen. 1 second. 1 second. All right. I'm back. I'm back, ladies and gents. All right. So, currently, BJDX on a bit of an uptrend over here. Had a bit of a slight A to B, B to C, C to D right over here, right? And then kind of just started having a bit of a pennant right over here. So it needs to really break that pennant for it to be so much Mexi Tumya. Miami Fredo says fire. Thanks, bro. No problem, man. Of course, brother, man. Of course. Yeah. All right. So BJDX currently has to break through this pennant and break through the VWAP for it to really be so much Mexi to Mia. Let me get the support and resistance lines over here. Bop and bop right there. So it's got support at the 360 mark over here. Has to break through 407. Needs to break through the VWAP at 436. Then after that, 464. And then 557 for it to really be so much Mexi to Mia. But right now, has to break above that pennant. Needs to break that VWAP. And it needs to keep curling. Keep curling, baby. That's what it needs to do right there. Yeah, curl, baby, curl. So BJDX needs to break the pennant and then break the VWAP. Bless you, Father. Yeesh. Yeesh. All right. So BJDX needs to do that there real quick. Yeesh. 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 All right. Of course. All right. Let's see what we got going on over here. What else we got? What else we got? All right. So, currently, we got BJDX, which needs to break above that VWAP. Let's see what else we got. TTRX seems to be moving a little bit. How's TTRX looking, DBO moms? 362% up right now. All right. Currently trying to remain friends with the trend right now a little bit. Is trying to remain friends with the trend, so we'll see what happens right there. TTRX. Yeesh. Hold on 1 second. 1 second. All right. 1 second right there. Boom. All right. Let's see here. TTRX. All right. Oh, and by the way, let me get the support and resistance lines over here for that as well. Boom. And boom. Right there. So we got support, and TTRX, by the way, is a very expensive stock right there. It needs to hold above 28.23 and needs to break through the 33.35 mark over there. It is currently well above the VWAP, so that's fine. That's perfectly fine. Needs to remain friends with the trend, though. TTRX needs to remain friends with the trend. TTRX needs to remain friends with the trend. Yeesh. So we got that going on right there. That's what we got going on right there. It is currently trying to curl its way on up. Currently trying to curl its way on up right there. So we got that going on. Let's see what else we got over here. What else we got? What else we got? AMBO. AMBO. Edward Villasis says, good morning, crew. Good morning, Edward. Hope you're doing well, man. Hope you're doing well. Yeesh. Hello. Hello, hello. All right. All right, all right. Give me 1 second. Oh, okay, there we go. My bad. My bad, right there. On. Give me 1 second, ladies and gentlemen. All right, there we go. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. Yeesh. Edward says, all is well. All is well, man. Yeah, another beautiful day. Another beautiful day on God's green earth. Yes, sir. All right. So, we got that going on right there. That is what we got going on. Okay. So, called TTRX. Let's take a look at AMBO. AMBO. Let's take a look at AMBO. All right. All right. All right. All right. So, got that going on right there. Let's see about this over here. So let's take a look. It went up a little bit, went down a little bit, made a bit of an ABCD, shot up to here, made another ABCD over here. All right. Then had a smaller one right over Mya. And then kind of just had a little bit of a downtrend over here until it eventually started just consolidating below the VWAP right over Mya. Let me get the horizontal line to show where the VWAP is. Right, right there. So that's where it consolidated below. So it needs to break through the VWAP for it to really be so much mexy to Mya. So right here, you got the VWAP right over here. So right now, AMBO currently consolidating below the VWAP. Needs to break the VWAP for it to really be so much mexy to Mya. So that's what we got going on there. That's what we got going on. AMBO need consolidating below the VWAP, needs volume to break it. Yeesh. So we got that going on right there. AMBO got that going on. Okay, so BAOS. Let's see what we got going on there. Currently, it is way below the VWAP right over here. Way below the VWAP. Way below the VWAP. So let's get this right over here. All right. Needs to really break this descending wedge over here for it to be so much mexy to Mya. Right now, it did have a nice move. Let me grab this over here. Bop right there. And bop right there. Okay, so it's got some support at 304 and 417. Needs to break above the $5.06 mark. The 569 mark, 631 and 708. Needs to break the downtrend really, as well as the little descending wedge it's got going on there. And then needs to break 660, which is where the VWAP is. Needs to break 708 and then 833 for it to be so much mexy to Mya. But right now, as of now, it is one of those stonks that kind of just needs volume, needs a lot of volume. BAOS needs volume to curl. Needs volume to curl and break that VWAP. Because it is very far below the VWAP right now. So BAOS needs that. It needs it. YYAI. Let's see how YYAI is doing again. YYAI. Let me see here. Needs to break this pennant still. So still needs to break the pennant already. Still needs to break that pennant. And needs to break that VWAP. So YYAI still needs to break the pennant and the VWAP. Yeesh. So got that going on right there. That's what we got going on right there. All right. So that's what we got going on there. Let's see about some other stonks right there. Let's see what else we got. What else we got? Yeesh. One second. Let me see here. Let me see here. There we go. All right. What do we got here? Ah. Oh, wait. Somebody requested TMC. TMC. Let's take a look at TMC. Tango Mike Charlie. All right. So, currently, this stonk, let's get some support and resistance lines for it. Right over here. Boom. All right. Currently, this stock has a support at $9.89. It is above the VWAP. Has support at $9.89, $10.31 over Mya. for it to be somewhat schmexy to me. Hold on 1 second. Right there. Okay. Let's get this. It had a nice shot upward over here, formed a bit of a pennant around here, and then basically curled its way on up just a little bit. So now it is currently on a slight uptrend. Needs to remain friends with the trend though, but TMC currently needs to remain friends with the trend and also needs to stay above the VWAP right there. So TMC currently curling off of the pennant. TMC curling off the pennant and needs to break the VWAP. Yes. Actually, no, it doesn't need to break the VWAP. It's broken the VWAP. Needs to remain friends with the trend. My bad. Needs to remain friends with the trend. And let's get a share party going. Let's get to 900. Let's get to 900 right there. Let's get to 900, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get to 900. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right. Let's get to 1,000. Excuse me, 1,000. All right. Yeesh. So we got that going on right there. Currently, TMC is trying to curl its way off that pennant, still curling and still remaining friends with the trend right now. So we got that going on. ABAT, Alpha Bravo, Alpha Tango. Somebody requested it. American Battery Tech. Let's see what they got going on right there. All right. So, all right. Hold on. Let me get this support line over here. All right. All right. So, has a support line at $5.48, $5.67, $5.82, $5.93, $6.03, and $6.16, and is also above the VWAP at $6.25. Needs to break through $6.37 for it to be somewhat schmexy to me. Looks like it's trying to test the high of day. It looks like it's trying to test the high. We'll see what happens right there because it has touched it a few times. Has formed a couple of double tops, though. We don't like the double tops. We like the double bottoms. But yeah, DBL moms. But better yet, DBL moms, we like the bottom tails. Bottom tails. Yeesh. All right. DBL moms.
Yes.
Bottom tails.
Bottom tail.
Yeesh.
We like bottom.
Yeesh. Bottom tails.
Yes.
Yeesh. All right. We got that going on right there. Bing. Right there. Yeesh. So, ABAT looks like it's trying to test the high a day a little bit. So, we'll see what happens with that. ABAT. Trying to test the high of day. So we'll see what goes on there. We shall see what goes on with that stonk right there. All right. All right, all right. So, yeah, let's get a share party going. Let's get to 1,000. 1,000, ladies and gentlemen, 1,000. All right. Let's see here. All right, let's go back to TTRX. TTRX. All right, somebody just requested we take a look at it. TTRX currently still trying to move its way on up a little bit. It did have some consolidation a little bit, but it is still trying to test that, trying to test the resistance. It's still trying to test that resistance over there at 33.35. So we'll see what happens right there. But currently, TTRX trying to test the resistance. TTRX trying to test the resistance. Can it curl? Let's see what happens there. Let's see what happens, ladies and gentlemen. We shall see what happens. Oh, looks like TTRX just curled up to 364% again. DBL Moms, actually, let's take a look over here. Let me take a look over here. Let me take a look. TTRX, yes. Let me see how TTRX is doing. TTRX, yeah, still trying to curl its way on up. Still trying to keep its momentum going right there. But it's like moving up a little bit, then moving back down a little bit. And so right now, doing its thing right there. Can it curl? We'll see. We shall see. Needs some volume. Needs volume. All right. ATCH. Let's see how ATCH is doing. All right. ATCH currently needs to hold above the pennant, you know, not really a pennant. Just needs to hold above 44 cents over here. Needs to break through 46 cents for it to really be so much maxi to Mia, but it is forming a bit of a double top over Mia right over there, and another one right over Mia right over Mia. So it's got these double tops that are sometimes forming over here. So it's got that going on right there. We shall see what happens with it. We shall see what happens with it right there. So yesh, that's what we got going on right there. That is what we got going on. Needs to hold above 44 cents. Needs to break through 46 cents. Needs to retain some volume for it to really be so much maxi to Mia. So ATCH needs volume to curl. Yeah, she needs some volume to curl. We shall see what happens there, but it did have a massive move upward a little bit. It would move up and then it would move down a little bit, so it's got that going on right there. It needs to break this little pennant right over. Yeah. Needs to break that pennant. Needs to break that pennant, and it needs to break above that pennant and break the double top as well for it to really be so much maxi to Mia. So we got that going on right there. That is what we got going on. ATCH needs to break the pennant. Let's see what else we got. EPWK. Let's see what EPWK is doing right there. Right there, right there, right there. Yes, sir. Okay, it is moving up a little bit. EPWK curling its way on up there. EPWK on a nice uptrend. Nice little uptrend going on. Curling off the descending wedge. EPWK, nice uptrend off the descending wedge right there. So EPWK is doing it right now. Broke above the VWAPA. EPWK broke the VWAPA. Yesh. So we got that going on right there. That is good. That's a good sign. EPWK broke the VWAPA. Yesh. Good. 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 All right. So. All right. So now that it's doing that right there. Yesh, let's see what else we got over here. Oh, ATCH is moving. Let's see what ATCH is doing. Let's see what ATCH is up to. ATCH currently still needs to break that pennant for it to be so much maxi to Mia. Needs to break the pennant and the double top. So right there, ATCH needs to break the pennant and the double top. Yesh. All right, so it needs to do that right there for it to be so much maxi to Mia. Let's get a share party going. Let's get a share party going. Let's get to 1100. Let's get to 1100. And right now, ladies and gentlemen, by the way, be sure to check out our 4-day trial for our real-time alerts and scanners for only $9.99. Link to join us in the description down below as well as the pinned comments section. So be sure to check that out. We pick a lot of beggars a lot of times. We are just made different, and the early bird gets the cash, the moolah, the loot, the cashola, the big bucks, I tell you. Big bucks, big bucks. All right, so what else we got over here? Let's see. All right, BJDX. Let's see how they're doing. BJDX. All right, so BJDX currently still consolidating below the VWAP at this point. Still consolidating. Still got some consolidation going on below the VWAP. Needs to break that consolidation and needs to break through the VWAP itself. BJDX consolidated below VWAP. Needs to break pennant and VWAP. Yesh.
ATCH moving.
Yesh. Moving. Let's see how ATCH is doing. ATCH. All right, let me refresh it a little bit. Let me refresh. Yes, little bit of refreshment. All right, so currently it has a bottom tail, but it's a bottom tail red at this point. But it does need to break above that that double top over there. Well, looks like it's trying to.
It's pushing, it's pushing.
Oh, yes.
It's pumping, it's pumping.
ATCH, come on now. ATCH moving above the double top. Can it break the pennant Let's see if it can break that pennant. Yes, it did. Yes, it did. Broke the pennant. Now it looks to be trying to test the high a day a little bit right there. Yep, ATCH looks to be testing high a day right there. ATCH broke the pennant and looks to be testing the high of the day. Yeesh. So ATCH currently moving its way on up a little bit. Moving, grooving. Hey! Yeah, right there. Yeah, right there. So let's get a share party going. Let's get to 1300. 1300, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let's get to 1300, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, sir. All right. ATCH trying to stay above the double top and break through the VWAPA. Needs to try and break through the VWAPA right there. So we'll see what goes on. We shall see what goes on right there. All right. So ATCH, it's doing its thing right there. Let's see what else we got. What else we got over here? All right. Let's go back to TMC. Someone wants me to look at TMC again. Before we do, I'm going to take a look at Opang. Opang! Currently above the VWAP. Opang! Because I know it's going to be requested of me one of these, you know, like within like a couple of minutes probably it's going to be requested. So I might as well just do it now. All right. Open has been moving above the VWAP right now. It needs to stay above the VWAP for it to really be so much maxi to me. So open, OPEN, needs to stay above the VWAP for it to be so much maxi to me. Yes. So, I mean, there's not really much to say about it right now. It's currently just like consolidating a little bit above there. Just needs to break through. Just needs to keep curling a little bit. Needs some volume. But other than that, it's good. Let's get some share party going. Let's get a share party going. Let's get to 1400. 1400. Let's get to that right there. Someone said TMC. So let's take a look at TMC. TMC currently fell below the little uptrend over here. So we're going to just put the little uptrend over here. All right. Needs to break this little descending wedge right over. Yeah. All right. All right. All right. All right. Yes. All right. So, yeah. Let me get some water in me, ladies and gentlemen. Give me 1 second. 1 second. I am back, ladies and gentlemen. Currently, TMC needs to hold above the VWAP right now. Currently needs to hold above the VWAP and break through that descending wedge right there. So, TMC needs to hold above the VWAP and break the descending wedge. Yeesh. So we got that going on right there. All right, all right, all right. All right, let's see what we got going on here. Let's see. Let's get to 1500, by the way. Let's get a share party going. Let's get to 1500. Yeesh. All right. 1 second. 1 second right there. All right. So. All right. BAOS. Let's see how BAOS is doing. BAOS. I love BAOS. They're such good food. It's if you ever had a BAO, ladies and gentlemen, it's so good. BAOS needs to break this descending wedge, needs to break this downtrend over here, really. Needs to break the downtrend and needs to curl above the VWAP. Needs some serious volume, ladies and gentlemen. BAOS. But I tell you what, though, BAOs are so delicious. BAOS needs to break the downtrend and the VWAP. Yeah, she needs to break all that for it to be so much maxi to me. So that's what we got going on right there. Let's see what else we got here. Let's see here. ATCH, ATCH. Let's see here. All right. ATCH.
BJDX trying to test the VWAP.
Yeah. Oh my.
ATCH going crazy.
ATCH major price spike just now off the pennant. Yeah, ATCH just went crazy. All right. ATCH major price spike off the pennant. ATCH major price spike above the pennant. Moving on up, baby. Yes, sir. Yesh. Oh my, it's still going. It just broke through the high again. Take a look at that.
It's pushing, it's pushing.
Oh my.
Oh dear.
It's pumping, it's pumping.
Oh yesh. ATCH. Yes, major price spike going on here. Moving on up right now. Needs to break through the 52-cent resistance line. Needs to hold above 48 cents. Yes, sir. Needs to keep breaking through. It's currently testing the high of day again. Currently testing the high of day once again. ATCH currently testing the high of day. ATCH testing the high of day once again. ATCH. There we go right there, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get a share party going. Let's get a share party. Let's get a share party going right there. Let's get to 1600. 1600 right there. Currently needs to curl above the 54-cent line over here. Looks like it's trying to test that too. Broke the high of day once again. Broke the high of day and still climbing right now. Still climbing. Still climbing. Yeesh. Hold on. Bop. Right there. All right. Yeesh. So we got that going on right there. That is what we got going on. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. ATCH massive price spike. Needs to break the 54-cent line for it to really be so much messy to me. Ah, it's still going, ladies and gentlemen. It's still climbing. Still climbing. Still moving. It's still moving. You know what I mean? Still moving. Yeesh. All right. So ATCH currently climbing its way on up here. Testing yet another high a day. Broke through it once again. And is currently just doing its thing right now. Casually breaking through the high of the day. Yeesh. All right. Let's see here. Currently. Oh, it's doing it again. Look at that. Oh my. ATCH currently climbing its way on up. Moving. Yeah, ATCH is just breaking through the high of day right now. ATCH blasting through the high of day. Now up 46%. Boom. All right, so we got that going on right there. Boom, right there. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right. Yes. That's what we got going on right there. ATCH currently starting to mellow out a little bit, so we'll see what happens with the stunk. We shall see what happens. Yeesh. All right. All right, all right, all right. Let's see here. Yeesh. Yeesh. Yeesh, yeesh, yeesh. So, got that going on right there. ATCH currently climbing its way on up a little bit, testing the high of day. It has been testing the high of day quite a bit. It's like, hey, you, mirror. he had that, hey, yo, mirror. So we'll see what happens there, ladies and gentlemen. We shall see what happens right now. Needs to remain friends with the trend. ATCH needs to remain friends with the trend. Let's get a share party going. Let's get to 1800. 1800 needs to remain friends with the trend. Yeah. All right. So let's get a share party going. Let's get to 1800. Yeah. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's see here. Oh, and by the way, be sure to check out our 4-day trial for our real-time alerts and scanners for only $9.99. Link to join us in the description down below as well as the pinned comment section. So be sure to check that out. Pick a lot of baggers a lot of times. We are just made different, and the early bird gets the cash. The moolah, the loots, the cashola, the big bucks, I tell you. Let's take a look at SLV. SLV. Somebody wanted me to take a look at that. A little bit heavy in terms of price, but we'll take a look at it right now. All right. SLV. Let's see here. We got an uptrend all the way up here. All right. A little bit of a descending wedge right here. So we got that going on right there. All right. So SLV currently needs to break the descending wedge. SLV needs to break the descending wedge. Boom. So we got that going on right there. SLV needs to break that descending wedge for it to be somewhat schmexy. Tumya. Yes, somewhat schmexy. Tumya. So let's get a share party going. Let's get to 1900. 1900. Yeesh. All right. Somebody asked for ABAT. 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 Let's see what we got going on there. All right. So ABAT currently trying to curl above the VWAP a little bit. Fell below the VWAP just a bit. So ABAT needs to kind of do that right there for it to be somewhat schmexy to Mya. All right. Let me get this little pennant right over Mya. Descending wedge right over Mya. Bop right there. Needs to break the descending wedge for it to be somewhat schmexy to Mya. All right. So ABAT. ABAT needs to break the descending wedge. Yes, ABAT needs to break that descending wedge for it to be so much schmexy to Mya. Let's see about another stonk right here. What other stonks we got right here? Let's see. All right. All right. Let me see here. 1 second. All right. Ooh, somebody asked for BULL. 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 Let's see. There was a show called Bull once. Anyways, let's see here. Currently, Bull is kind of consolidating below the VWAP a little bit. Lot of double tops over here. Lot of double tops. So right now, Bull is currently trying to stay. It's trying to basically. It's just staying below the VWAP right now. Currently, a little bit consolidated below the VWAP. Needs some volume to really curl. BULL needs volume to break the VWAP up. But right now, it is currently consolidated below the VWAP. So that's what they got going on right there. That is what they got going on. Let's get a share party going. Let's get to 2100. All right. And by the way, ladies and gentlemen, be sure to check out that 4-day trial for our real-time alerts and scanners for only $9.99. Link to join us in the description down below as well as the pinned comment section. So be sure to check that out. We pick a lot of baggers a lot of times. We are just made different. And the early bird gets the cash. The moolah, the loot, the cashola, the big bucks, I tell you. Yeah, so that's what we got going on right there. That is what we got going on, ladies and gentlemen. TNLC right there seems to be moving. TNLC, excuse me. TLNC. Yep, expensive with a price spike. Looks, yep. Oh my. Yes. TLNC price spike off the low volume, but right now not something I really trust. Very low volume too. So TLNC price spike on low volume. All right, not something I would trust. There we go. Right there has a double top right here. Has double top right at the 2968 mark over here. And also to top it off, ladies and gentlemen, it is one of them stocks that just, yeah. TLNC ran up to 192% though. So it did have that shot upward there. So I mean, it is a bagger now. It is a bagger. TLNC is a bagger. Yeesh. TLNC bagger up 195%. So we got that going on right there. Yeesh. So TLNC. Don't really trust it much, but it is a bagger. So we got that going on right there. That is what we got going on. Yes, sir. AM. Open. There we go. Open. All right. Let me just write that down, though. TLNC. New bagger. Up 195%. So we got that going on right there. Bing. Right there. All right. Open still needs to break the pennant right over Mia for it to be so much mexy to Mia.
Yes.
All right.
GLTO moving.
GLTO moving. All right. Let me take a look over here. Open. Yes. Open needs to break the pennant right there. So open needs to break the pennant for it to be so much maxi to Mia. Yes. So GLTO moving. GLTO moving. Go away. Hey! You know what I mean? Yeah, right there. So on the uptrend right there. GLTO on a nice little uptrend. Currently moving up on some low volume right there, but it is moving. And it looks like it's trying to creep up to that 1 million float. Volume is 650,000. Actually, now 880,000. So it is creeping up there. So GLTO shooting up on low volume. Let's see what we got going on there. Yeesh. So GLTO currently moving up 47%. So it's doing its thing right now. We shall see what happens, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get a share party going.
Yes.
Let's get the share party. All right, let's get a share party going. Let's get to 2,300. Yes, sir. All right, let's get a share party going right now. All right. Do you think? Yeesh. Let's see what other stocks we got here. Let's see. Yeesh. All right. All right. Let's see here. Currently, yeah, let's take a look at another stock over here. Let's see what we got here. Someone asked for, what's this? Oh. All right, somebody asked for open once again. Open. All right. Let's see what open's doing. Is open still? Yep, it's trying to break. It's got some very indecisive wicks. Open has very indecisive wicks, but it is trying to break the pennant right there. So it's got that going on. Open trying to break the pennant. But needs volume to be somewhat schmexy to Mia. All right, so we got that going on. It is currently above the VWAP, but it needs some serious volume because it's got a lot of indecisive wicks over here. So it's going to need some serious volume there. Open. So let's see what else we got. Let's get a share party going. Let's get to 2,500. 2,500 right there. Let's see what else we got here. ATCH. All right. ATCH had double top right here. And looks like it's tried to it's now got to break through this pennant right here. Right over right there. So that's what we got going on right there. That is what we got going on. ATCH trying to break the pennant. Needs to break that pennant for it to really be so much Mexi to Mia. Needs to break the pennant and the VWAPA. The VWAPA. Not the VWAP, the double top there. The double top. Double top to become so much Mexi to Mia. There we go. ATCH. Yeesh. Yeesh. Okay. All right. Yeesh. All right. Let's see here. What else we got? Let me add them right there. All right. So, yeah, ATCH trying to break that pennant now. Ooh, looks like it's trying to break the pennant. ATCH. All right. ATCH trying to break the pennant and move towards the high of the day. Let's see what happens, ladies and gentlemen. We shall see what happens with ATCH. Let's see what else we got going on. What else we got? Let's get a share party going. Let's get to 2,600. And by the way, ladies and gentlemen, be sure to check out our 4-day trial for our real-time alerts and scanners for only $9.99. Link to join is in the description down below, as well as the pinned comment section. So be sure to check that out because we pick a lot of beggars a lot of times. You also get access to this beautiful chart right here that we are currently looking at on the left side of the screen right there, which gives you the percentage change, the time in which the scan was done, the move upward, whether it's moving up or down, the ticker stock, the price, the volume, and the float, as well as a bunch of hyperlinks that lead to the charts, as well as news and other major bits and pieces of information about the stock itself. You also get access to the newsroom over here on the right side of the screen that basically gives you a small synopsis of what's going on within the reading material right there. So you basically get a small synopsis of what's going on. You can click on the hyperlink. You get a major article. You get a big old article that you can read. And then it also shows the tickers that are affected by the news within said article. So be sure to check that out, ladies and gentlemen. Yeesh. So we got that going on right there. And by the way, ladies and gents, let's take a look at BAOS again. BAOS. Looks like BAOS, we called it last night prior to its run up 145%. We even did a video on it right now, but right now it just needs to break through this downtrend right here. BAOS needs to break the downtrend, but it moved up 145% since we called it. So we got that going on right there. BAOS needs to break the downtrend, and the VWAPA, can it curl? Ish. So we shall see what happens there. We shall see what happens, ladies and gentlemen. But yeah, currently right now, BAOS, we called it on our video last night. Ran up a nice 145%. Proceeded to move back down. So it's got that going on right there. So, yeesh. All right. Let's see. YYAI. YYAI. Ooh, looks like it curled. Ooh. Ooh, formed a double bottom right here. Looks like it curled its way on up. Boom, right there. Yeesh. All right. Okay. So, YYAI? Yeah, it did have a nice price spike there. YYAI curled up and had a price spike. Yeah, it did. All right, here comes the bell. The bell. Yeesh. 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 So we got the bell.
LTO trying to do an ABCD bull pattern.
Oh my. Let's see what GLTO is up to. Oh my. Yeesh. All right. GLTO. Yeesh. So we got that going on right there. GLTO having a little bit of a price spike right there. Yeesh. GLTO price spike curling off the pennant. Yeesh. All right. So, GLTO currently doing that thing right there, doing its thing right there. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right. It's trying to break the pennant right there. Let me get some support and resistance lines for this stunk. Let's get some support and resistance lines right over. Yeah. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right. So, let's see right here. Boom. Oh, excuse me. Boom right here and boom right there. So it needs to hold above the 1389 support line. Needs to break through 1494 and then 1664 for it to really be so much maxi to me. But right now, not feeling it. Not feeling it right now, but it did have a move up 50%. EPWK. Let's see how EPWK is doing right there. Let's see how it's doing. All right. Looks like it went back down, curled back up afterwards. So you got that going on right there. Had a bit of a pennant right over Mia. All right. Then proceeded to curl its way on up off the pennant. So we'll see what goes on here. We shall see. We shall see. All right. Yes. All right. So EPWK curling off the pennant right now. EPWK curling off the pennant. So we got that going on right there. That's what we got going on right there. Boom. All right. Let's get a share party going. Let's get to 2,900. 2,900, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let's get to 2,900, ladies and gents. Yesh. Yesh. All right. 1 second. 1 second. Let me get some water real quick. Let me get some water. All right. All right. So, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Getting some water right there. I had to get some water. Yes. All right, let's get a share party going. Let's get to 2,900. 2,900. Come on now. All right. So, actually, you know what? Let me get some more water. Let me get some more water. 1 second. 1 second. All right, I'm back. I'm back, ladies and gentlemen. Yesh. EPWK curling. Testing $10 and broke through the test. Broke through a level. Broke a level right there. EPWK breaking through resistance now. Yeesh. It's like the Borg. Resistance is futile. Please do not resist type stuff. Yeesh. So we got that going on right there. That's what we got going on right there. Let's get a share party going. Let's get to 3,000. 3,000. Yeesh. All right. All right. Okay. So that's what we got going on right there. BJDX
VWAP
moving
test.
up right there. BJDX, what we got going on with it?
VWAP test.
Mm-hmm. BJDX trying to. Hold on 1 second. All right, I'm back. Yeesh. Sorry about that. Yeesh. All right, so BJDX needs to break above that double top at the $4.06 mark over here. Looks like it's breaking through it though. Trying to test the VWAPA. BJDX trying to test the VWAPA right now. BJDX, yeesh. Trying to test the VWAP. So let's see what goes on there. Let's see. It's got a double top too as well. So we got that going on right there. EPWK. What's going on there? Oh my. Moving on up. Still climbing. Look at that. Broke through resistance. Now testing the big kahuna. It's testing the high of day. So EPWK broke the resistance, testing the high of day. Yeesh. So EPWK doing that right there. Let's get a share party going. Let's get the 3100. 3100. Yes, sir. Let's get the 3100. Oh my, broke through the high of day. EPWK broke through the high of day, ladies and gentlemen. How high is EPWK right now?
EPWK 45%.
Click on it. 53%. Oh my. 53%. Yes. Currently climbing its way on up, testing the high of day right now. Banging on its door, if you will. All right. EPWK testing the high of day right now. Yeesh. Oh, broke through it. Broke through it just as I said that. Just as I said, it's testing, it's breaking through the high of day. EPWK broke the high of day. Yeesh. EPWK broke the high of day. Yeesh. All right. TTRX. Let's see how TTRX is doing because they are. Yeesh. Let's see how TTRX is moving. TTRX is currently on a bit of a downtrend here. Needs to break through that VWAP now. Needs to break the VWAP. But it did have a nice run earlier in the day. TTRX had a nice run up 365%. Needs to break through the descending wedge and, of course, needs to break that VWAP. Needs to break the VWAPA, needs to break the descending wedge. TTRX needs to break the descending wedge. Yeesh. And the VWAPA. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right. Yeesh. All right.
EPWK
Ooh,
moving.
EPWK. What's it doing now? Let me see.
Moving.
Oh my. All right. Oh my.
Pushing.
Oh my. It's banging on that high of day again.
Yes, sir.
Woo!
Yes, sir.
EPWK. EPWK knocking on the.
Open the door. Let me in.
Open the door.
Let me in.
Let me in. Yes.
I want in.
He wants in. Yes, knocking on the door of the high of day. Yes. Let's get a share party going. Let's get the 3400. Be sure to check out that 4-day trial, ladies and gentlemen, for the real-time alerts and scanners for only $9.99. Link to join us in the description down below, as well as the pinned comment section, so be sure to check that out. Pick a lot of baggers, a lot of times. We're just made different, and the early bird gets the cash. We already called 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 baggers. 6 baggers within the first couple of hours, really, of the stock market. Yes. Already called 6 baggers, and the day just started, man. I'm just saying. It just started. Yeesh. We're just like that, man. We got it like that. You got it like that? We got it like that. Can't nobody do it like us. Anyway. So, yeah, that's what EPWK is doing right now. So, while it's doing that, right there.
EPWK.
Ooh.
The high again.
Oh, my.
It's trying to it's pushing.
Oh, my.
Oh, my.
Oh, my. Broke through it.
My.
EPWK
GLTO moving as well.
broke
Oh, my.
the high of day. Oh, my.
Yes, sir.
EPWK broke the high of day. Yes, sir. That rhymes. Yeesh. Look at that. Look at that right there.
Little excitement.
New resistance at 13 cents for EPWK. All right, let's take a look at GLTO in the meantime. GLTO broke the high of day. Wow, okay, broke that high of day currently, though.
Oh, EPWK.
Oh, my.
Bananas.
Oh, my.
Banana.
Banana. Yes. GLTO broke the high of day. Yeesh. All right, let's go back to EPWK. EPWK going bananas right now.
Banana.
Banana. Yeesh. Oh my. Wow. Wow.
All right. Nice little burst of energy.
Yes, indeed. EPWK. New high. All right. Of day up 66% right there. All right. GLTO. New high of day up 61%. Yeesh. Stock Lover says you live every day. Yes, sir.
We live every day.
I'm in at 9. All right. All right, man. Yeesh. EPWK. Oh, my. It's still moving. It broke through. It broke the high day again. Oh, my. Oh, my. Hello. Hello, nurse. 69%. Nice. Ow! DVR moms. The chancleta. She hit me with the chancleta. My bad. My bad, G. My bad. My bad, boss. My bad. Looked at me, gave me the most bombastic side eye when I said the magic number of the day. All right. Poking up on that high right there. EPWK. Yes, sir. Yeesh. Oh, my. Wow. Wow. All right. It's now 72%. Broke through the high of day once again. Still climbing. Wow. EPWK still climbing up. Still climbing up, ladies and gentlemen. Still climbing up. Up 72%.
72%.
Oh, my.
Up 14 cents.
Oh, wow. Okay, it's 75. 75 and climbing. 75 and climbing. Take a look at that. Wow.
Well, it is.
EPWK.
13 cents.
Yep. EPWK. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right.
13 cents. 75%.
Oh, my. All right. Let's get a share party going. Let's get to 3,800. 3,800 right there. Yes, sir. All right. EPWK. needs to up. Breaking the high day again. Breaking the high day once again. Up. How high is it now? 83%, 84%. Guido says, "Let's go." Just made
Let's go.
$1.349 on. I'm wondering if that's a comma or a period. Either way, if it's a comma, that's awesome. All right. Just made money on EPWK. I am good, thanks. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Guido. Yes, sir. There we go. Congratulations, Guido. Making that money. Good man. Good man. Good man. EPWK. 84% now, ladies and gentlemen.
I think he meant 1,349.
1,349.
Let's go.
Wow.
Let's
Woo!
go.
Oh, what? Oh, yeah, he just clarified. He made $1,349. Let's go, baby. Oh, it's still climbing. Still climbing. Still climbing, EPWK.
1423, 1440, 92%.
Oh, my.
It's
Can it
pumping,
become the
it's
next
pumping.
bagger? Yeesh. Let's see if it can become the next bagger, ladies and gentlemen. EPWK now up 92%. EPWK. Oh, my. EPWK now up 92%. Yeesh. New bagger, we shall see. Yeesh. Yeesh.
Let's go.
Yeesh.
Hello, nurse.
Yeesh. Hello, nurse.
Lovely.
Yeah, lovely. Woo! All right.
Let's go, baby. Let's
EPWK
go.
doing his thing right there, though. Oh. Oh, my. I think EPWK is gotten tired a little bit. It's tuckered out. Has a bit of a double top forming right over here. Wait, maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe not. It has a bit of a top tail, though. We don't. Yeah, it went up 92%. 92% right there. Yeesh. 92%. Yeesh. So, yep. Currently EPWK, though. Yeah. It's a bit overbought. A little bit overbought.
Nice run, though.
But it had a nice run. Very nice run. Very nice run. Yeesh. Yeesh. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's get a share party going. Let's get to 4,000. 4,000, ladies and gentlemen. Yeesh. Let's get there, ladies and gentlemen. BJDX. Let's see how BJDX is doing. Oh, my. Yep. BJDX still consolidated below the VWAP. Still below the VWAP. BJDX needs to break above the VWAP right there for it to be so much maxi to me. Yes, BJDX. All right. BJDX needs to. All right. Let's see. BJDX needs to break the pennant and the VWAP. Yeesh. Because it's still within the pennant though. Because the pennant's all the way over here still. So you got that going on right there. It really needs to break that still. So yeah, got that going on right there. It needs to break the VWAP. Yeesh. All right. So afternoon, what's the thoughts on PCSA today? What do I think about PCSA? Let's take a look at it. Last stock for the day. So PCSA. All right. PCSA currently moving upward, then had a bit of a dip and then curled back up. So what you got going on here? Let's get the support and resistance lines over here. Bop right here and bop right there. So you got support at the currently at the 42-cent mark. It needs to break through 44 cents and then 46 cents for it to really be so much maxi to mia. But we'll see what goes on there. Let's see about getting a path all set up here. Bop right there. Boom. Had a bit of an A to B, B to C, C to D. right over there. All right. Then pretty much kind of just consolidated for a little bit and then curled up just a bit. Just a little bit right there. So it had another price spike right over Mia, shot up to here, and basically formed a bit of a sort of pennant right over here, broke below the VWAP for a little bit, and then curled its way back up. So right now, PCSA really just needs to, number one, break that double top right there that's forming right there at the 43-cent mark over here. Has to hold about 42 cents, needs to break through 43 cents, and then break through the 44-cent and then 46-cent mark over there for it to really be so much maxi to Mia. But right now, it needs to break through that area right there. So PCSA needs to break the pennant. PCSA needs to break the pennant. All right. So that's pretty much it for me, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, as well as ring that bell icon to stay notified when new videos are uploaded. And remember to share. Because sharing is caring, ladies and gentlemen. Sharing is caring. And, of course, if you want access to our private Discord, link to join is in the description down below, as well as the pinned comment section. So be sure to check that out. We pick a lot of baggers a lot of times. We are just made different. And the early bird gets the cash. The moolah, the loot, the cashola, the big bucks, I tell you. Yes. So, that's what we got going on right there. That is what we got going on. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right. And, of course, ladies and gentlemen, be sure to check us out on our YouTube channel at Coaching Money. At Coaching Money. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Ring that bell icon on YouTube to stay notified when new videos are uploaded. Remember to share. We did a video last night on BAOS, and that ran up a nice 145%. 145%. So we did a video on that. So yeah, be sure to check that out. William Makowski says thanks. Thank you, brother. Thank you. Matter of fact, thank all of you because we love you guys. Without you guys, this wouldn't be possible. We wouldn't be able to make all these videos. So thank you guys for all the love, all the support. It means a lot to us. It means the world, man. So thank you guys. We love you guys so much. So, and we appreciate you. We appreciate you. We love you. And yeah, of course, be sure to check us out, by the way, on our Twitter as well, where we do lots of stock analysis and live streams as well at Coaching Money. At Coaching Money. You can find us on our Twitch, where we do lots of live streaming at Coaching Money. At Coaching Money. You can find us on Facebook, Instagram, and Threads at Coaching Money. At Coaching Money. And you can find us on TikTok, Tiki Taki, aka the Tac Tac. The Tac Tac. You can find us there at DBL Nicks. At DBL NICKS, and the screen name is Coach Nick Money. Yeesh. So we got that going well. We got that going on right there. So yeah, that's pretty much it for us. Thank you guys so much for watching. It's Double Nicks. I love you guys. Junid says, appreciate it. We appreciate you, brother. We appreciate you. All right. So, yeah, it's DBL Nicks. I love you guys. I'm here with the lovely Serengeti specialist herself. She likes to hang around the tall weeds, the high trees, the low seas, hitting them high knees. Sometimes with 2 cups of coffee. Other times, she likes to jet ski. Sometimes she likes to get shot out the cannon, and she goes, whee! Other times, she will be chilling in Arby's or Wendy's, watching videos of puppies and kitties. And yeah, that's what we got going on right there. That is what we got going on right there. We call her DBL Moms. Hey! Yeesh. All right. Yeah, no. Yeah, so yeah, that's pretty much it. Much love. Take care of yourselves. Peace out, everybody. We love you.